you said at the top of the newscast, if we see some showers, we shouldn't think it's a total end of the day here.
No, but you know what's interesting? I talked about, like, if you're doing exterior stuff, you have to worry about these scattered showers. And a lot of people are doing that stuff right now. I had a friend who was like, my house, I have the siding off it. Am I okay? Or like, it's, you know, everybody's
a little dicey.
Yeah, trying to get into this zone. I saw a lot of people painting when I was on the way over here. Luckily, this stuff is pretty light, so you see just a couple of showers working their way now through down East Maine and up into Greenville as well, but nothing torrential. Just a quick sprinkle here and there, darkening of the skies, and then on the backside, we're getting back into some sunshine, which will be quite nice through the next few hours over western Maine and eventually into the mid-coast. But keep in mind, this sun is what we like to call self-destructive. So the more sun we see, the warmer it gets. We start rising that air back up into clouds. And so we'll probably see a quick round of showers or thunderstorms later this afternoon because of the sun that we're seeing right now. So it's not 70 anymore in Bar Harbor, I guarantee you that. That was the 1151 reading, but the showers coming through, it's probably significantly cooler. Portland has cooled down into the 60s because of the rain, but I bet their next reading will be into the 70s. So it's a matter of catch up after these showers have come through, and I think a lot of us will be in the mid and upper 70s with a couple of low 80s later today, and you can see the models doing that. 81 in Sanford, 82 Portsmouth. I buy that. With a northwest wind, it certainly is possible. But see, later today we've just got isolated showers, maybe a rumble of thunder around, very summery in the pop-up variety of things. And then tomorrow looks good. I think especially over southern Maine, we're in for a great day where we get to 70 to 75. Again, no noticeable or measurable sea breeze, although I was telling Brian that there's not a true sea breeze, but if you get close enough to the ocean, a couple of feet, you'll feel it just like radiating, the cool air radiating off it. But nonetheless, it'll be pleasant with just an isolated shower possible over Aroostook County. You can see they're going to have a different day there, only in the 40s to around 50 degrees. And then Mother's Day looks good. There's quite a bit of sunshine, but it is cooler. So keep in mind, we talked about how, you know, brunch is a popular thing, certainly for dinner. I mean, you can sit outside in the sun, depends on your tolerance, but it's not going to be super warm here. So just keep that in mind if you're going out there, that it's going to be nice, but it's not going to be super warm. 60 to 65, I think, will be on the high end of things. And then we get one more decent day in here on Monday, still under the influence of this west-southwesterly flow. High pressure builds in there on Sunday. That's what cools us down briefly for Mother's Day, but we try to get back towards that equilibrium point on Monday. And then we've got a chance of some showers through the middle of the week. But that next week really looked like it was going to be awful a few days ago, and it's gotten a lot better. So we do have a chance of showers. This is going to be Tuesday afternoon. You can see showers in here in through maybe early Wednesday morning. Then we clear out. But just looking at this, the way the high is set up, it's going to be cooler for a couple of days late next week, and then we'll see what the weekend looks like. But something right there, so probably gives you an idea what's going on. Temperature trend is up through Saturday and Monday, and then back down to average or so for the middle of the week. But again, it's not bad. I think the only cooler day truly is probably Wednesday. You can see it put us in the 50s. I buy that. Maybe we'll crack a 60, but it's going to be on the cooler side for Wednesday and Thursday of next week. But really, it's kind of more typical for this time of the year. I was trying to think about that, Brian, like when do you expect to get your first beach day? And I've already gotten out twice, and it's not even, you know, mid-May, so that's pretty good.
Well, now you're just rubbing it in.
Yeah, well, I didn't say it did
okay.
much out there, but
you were there.
I was able to look at it from a distance. So
Eventually
yeah,
you'll enjoy it.
This weekend's good.
Sounds good. Keith, thanks.